freight recession? Freight recession.
Oh no. Bite your tongue.
I know. We just listened to a report. Well, by the time you see this video, it's long over. 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But Convoy bites the dust. Big broker, UPS backed, Benzo backed, some other investment fund. You know, they generated 230 million in investments last year. Some investment fund gave them 100 million. 100 million.
Is that the one that told them just to go drop stuff off back at the where they picked up the stuff? Was that Convoy?
Convoy canceled all their loads, and according to the press brief was to the shippers that if you already have a load and a trucker's there, just deal with him directly, which is totally against everything you sign when you sign on with these brokers.
Yeah.
So it's just deal with them to get your stuff moved.
Wow.
So Convoy out. JB Hunt posts a 41% drop in revenue for the last quarter.
Wow.
It's 6 o'clock at night at one of the busiest truck stops I know. And this is in Kingman, Arizona. The Petro, you guys know it. I had the 2 pork chops. They were delicious. And they were gigantic, were they not, wife?
Yes, they were. I had the roast beef, which is awesome.
Hot roast.
Hot roast.
Hot roast. She's working.
Yeah.
Listen to me ramble. But if you're owner op and you're out here, buckle up because it's going to get bumpy. We had a very hard time finding a load out. And we're going to have to do a 190-mile deadhead to get it for a load that I'm probably doing for 30% less than I did a year ago. Because you know, you guys watch my channel, you know I go to California when the rates are there, the volume's there, but there is no volume, which means nobody's buying anything.
No.
Means retailers aren't stocking shelves like they used to. Everybody's going to say, well, there's always going to be a need for truckers because everybody's got to eat this and that. What? The food market is already sucked up. That's not for owner-operators. Even though we do food loads, but we're doing the excess. The day-to-day hauling freight is all locked in a contract with somebody, and they're doing it. And I'm sure they're feeling the pinch. I don't know what they're doing for backloads. Because it isn't like, you know, you go to the shipper, you drop the stuff off, and then you drive 1,000 miles empty and get another load. That isn't the way it works. But it's crazy. And we've noticed it on our ride out here. The truck stops at 5 o'clock at night are about 50% capacity, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, there's like no problem finding a parking spot.
No, not at all.
I mean, we found one in Atlanta the other night at 5 o'clock at night, which is unheard of.
Right. Yeah, I was shocked. I was like thinking, oh no.
So, but the load volume out here, from what I've seen, is horrible. And this used to be, you know, this Southern California area was fantastic. I mean, there's still a lot of loads. I see it. I see them on there. They're all super heavy and they're super cheap. And over the mountains. Over the mountains and through the woods.
To Grandmama's house we go.
Yeah. But I can tell you, we're feeling the pinch. Our brick and mortar businesses, revenues down there, I could see. But the trucking business, oh my God. God, if we had to rely on this solely, I'd be bankrupt already. I don't know how you guys are making it. And well, you can make it, you can sustain the business, but actually pay your electric bill and that kind of stuff, that's tough, especially when it's trucks, you know, crying for money. This one's been crying for money lately.
Yeah.
The guy looked up, looked at you, looked at my head, and said, "Oh God, he's videoing."
What he said?
I don't know. He just had that look. Oh God. Kept walking. Hey, but look at this place. I mean, the whole upper, I don't know if you can see it, is empty. That whole back row is empty. I mean, we're in like the third or fourth spot by the building. Of course, those are going to be full because that's where all the lazy people park, like me.
Yeah. I'll say.
So when you have to go potty, you don't have to walk far.
Potty.
Pate. So yeah, tough times ahead. That's a good sign that, well, it's not a good sign. That is the sign that we're heading into a big time recession. You know?
Yeah.
These consumers are not buying. Bankruptcies are going to be out of this world. It's got to be somewhere. Somebody look it up and post in the comments where you look it up how many bankruptcies in the trucking business. Because there was a big onslaught of trucks in 2020 and COVID era because the rates were so high, you know. People were buying all these $200,000 trucks and $45,000 drive-ins and hitting the road and making money.
Yeah.
Well, if you're in that situation and you didn't pay cash for all that stuff, you're hurting. An argument is you know, there'll be owner-operators to suck up the slack. You know, people coming into the industry. Who the hell would come in if you do simple math? You're not going to come into this industry right now. Which I sure hope you wouldn't. Or have some kind of financial advisor do some math for you and say, yeah, you'd be better off flipping burgers at McDonald's for $15 an hour. Isn't that what they paid down in
$15.
Florida?
Yeah.
15. The Wawa was $15 an hour.
Wawa was $15 an hour too.
$15 an hour. In your home, you could see your wife.
Yeah.
You can see your children. So we'll see. It's going to be interesting. And you know, they built these gazillion warehouses everywhere. We'll see a lot of them empty now too.
I don't know why they're building so many.
It was just for that just-in-time delivery because they thought they learned from COVID.
Oh.
But what they didn't expect is consumers are running out of money.
Yeah.
So they're not buying anything. So they don't need this just-in-time delivery because they don't need a delivery.
How about that bank that just was in trouble?
Oh yeah, all the banks are in trouble from their investments.
Yeah, I don't know what the bank you were talking about earlier, but they're in big time trouble.
A bunch of them. How about this investment firm that invested $100 million in Convoy? Where do you think that money came from? Didn't come from their pockets. It came from ours.
Right.
Somebody invested in there for their 401ks in there or something. And that investment firm is going to take a $100 million hit. Crazy, 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 crazy.
Yeah.
But we're still struggling along. We're poking at it.
Yeah, we're still poking.
And people were thinking too, with the rates coming up here in the last month a little bit, that okay, we hit the bottom, we're on our way back up. I don't think so. I don't think we hit the bottom yet, because that's already flip-flopped. So unless you can survive on $1.60 a mile,
Good for you.
you'll be good. If you can survive on $1.60 a mile, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you got to fight for that. So people have these $1 million motorhomes pulling their 4x4 up in the mountains here. This is a big off-road area, driving area.
Yeah.
And also Amazon, man, I was dissing Amazon like crazy, and I still follow the low board because I'm still a approved carrier. It just reminded me, Amazon just drove by. Is when we were in Cincinnati, right? That Cincinnati, Columbus, Indianapolis triangle. Man, if you're pulling Amazon, get your butt there and just stay right there. Just go Cincinnati, Columbus, Indianapolis, whatever. Because that was paying well. So
Yeah.
I guess there's a big need for Amazon there, because if the market was saturated with trucks like it is in Florida, it'd be $1.20 a mile. But I was seeing high 2s into low 3s a mile there. That was good.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. I just deadhead up there and sit there for a month. Right?
Yeah.
Doing Amazon. I'm sure they'll figure a way not to pay you. People, they're throwing people off their low board for no reason. At least that's what the story is on their Facebook group. They canceled me. I have 100% service. Yeah, there's a reason. Probably speeding through their yard at 50 mile an hour or something. They reported you. I don't know. I can't see. I know they're frugal, but I can't see them getting rid of somebody that has 100% on-time rate, 100% delivery rate, doesn't cancel loads. I don't see them. There's no reason to get rid of you. There's some other reason. You got too many speeding tickets, your insurance.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the problem right there.
Yeah, but you're the one paying the insurance, so I don't.
Yeah, but still, I think it's still a policy.
And they track you now on the app how fast you're going. So if you're like, like me, going the speed limit everywhere, they don't like that. I don't know why, or if you speed, if you're in Florida and you're going 75, which everybody does, even though the speed limit's 70, maybe they see that. And they say, you're unsafe, get rid of you. Even though you got 100% delivery, no accidents, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know who the hell these people are. I see them in my mirror walking around. They got bad, they got, I don't know. What is it? Lanyards with tags like oh, I can't show that.
Like race cars.
They look official.
Oh, maybe they are.
They're official.
Maybe they are.
So yeah, this is probably going to be a video in itself.
Yeah,
Again. I looked at loads. The last time we were here in Las Vegas was a month ago. There was all kinds of loads. I mean, it wasn't a plethora, but there was loads. And that's not a parking spot. Yeah, go ahead. Light it off right there. There's 50 empty parking spots right across from you, and you just stop right there. So, last time we were here, there was, you had choices. Now, you know what our choice was this time? Deadhead into California.
Yeah.
That was our choice. 3-hour deadhead. Which I do not like doing. I also don't like doing 44,000 pound loads for cheap over the mountains. And there was only a couple of those. So it wasn't like you had there wasn't any choices. Even JB Hunt doesn't have a lot out here. Get in that Southern California, that Rancho Cucamonga. That's what it's called. That's a town. Ontario. Just down 15, just down in the LA basin. There's loads there. You're not going to get what we got 2 years ago. You're going to damn near 50% of what we got 2 years ago. Look, they're walking holding hands like we do.
Aww.
You a husband and wife trucker, buddy? Is your wife selling Scentsy on the internet too? And then spending all your money? She doing that? She's going shopping?
Freaky Friday sales, man. Look at this warmer. It was $70. Now it's $21.
Oh.
It's Batman.
Oh, that's probably why nobody wants Batman. Everybody like Robin, not Batman. Alright, that's it. This is enough of it for this video. But buckle up, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. I called it the last time. I'm calling it this time. This one's gonna be extra bumpy though. Only the strongest are gonna survive this one. We're out.